What's up, guys? Welcome to another video. I'm just gonna get straight into this. This is my 1996 Mazda bathtub. This is my 1996 Mazda pill bar. This is my 1996 Mazda Miata MX-5. Let me just get in closer for you. Start this off with some real quick facts. There's my dog. She wanted to come with, so this is also, don't mind how dirty it is. I just didn't have time to wash it. So this is the 1996 engine, diff, and some other stuff. This is specifically 1994 to 1997. And before this, it's like the exact same look, but it's a 1.6 with an open diff. This is the 1.8, so you know, big guns. I'm not sure how much more power it gives you, if any at all. But look at this woman, she's wandering off. Come on. These cars were made in inspiration of British roadsters. The Japanese were just trying to get in the, you know, sell more cars and bring back the coupe two-seater sports car for cruising on the weekends. And this is honestly perfect for that. It's perfect for tracking, it's perfect for drifting, it's perfect for teaching someone how to drive stick, and it looks good while doing it. And it is an extremely small car. This is a almost full-grown German Shepherd. Come here, with funky ears. Come here, sit. Good girl, stay. She's almost as big as the car. Okay, anyway, let me just get into this. So first, one of my favorite things about this car are the door handles. They're literally tiny, and it's literally big enough for a finger. Like two, nah, you ain't getting two in there. One. And the way it opens is so satisfying. You get in, it's got nice black / gum interior. I did change the door cards, as you can see. They look sick. They were this tan leather, but I changed them. Now, the condition this is in, this is close to really the best you can get for a good price. Really anything better than this is going to be $10K and over nowadays, but got the speakers in the headrest, this nice ripped leather, you know. And in pictures, this steering wheel looks absolutely humongous, but it's really not that big. This car's got 160,000 miles, basically. The gearbox is butter. Another thing about these is the cup holders are in an extremely bad spot. So if you got cup holders here, there, I put it in wide view. If you got cups right here, you're basically shifting like this. Like you got to reach over them, or you got to go like this, or you're going like this. Some models will come with cruise control. Most that do, it does not work. I'm not sure what causes it to not work, but yeah. Also, a lot of them got cracked dashes. This one's got a little crack right there, if you can see. And these, a lot of Miatas, as you drive, these will just like slump down. So, you know, just take 2 seconds and put them back up, make them look good. You know what I'm saying? Like, well, there's no crank. How do you roll the window down? There's no button. Well, if you move to the center console, you will find your window buttons. And most of the time, these windows are slow as fuck. Just dumb slow. I just have really small sunblocks, or visors, as we would call them. And actually, in the earlier models of this car, these are probably this big, and you flap them down, and then you can flap them down again. So it's got like 2 different settings, but I got the boring ones. Cool. Thanks, Mazda. Decent space in the glove compartment, you know, not anything crazy, but just like decent enough to fit your owner's manual, your registration, insurance, couple things, a blunt, you know, whatever you need. Also, I believe it's also 94 and up. Comes with these stabilizer bars. Don't use it as a fucking harness bar. That's not what it is. It's just a stabilizer. Duh. Ow, I just hit my head. Tall people, watch your head. I'm not even tall. I'm fucking 5'10". And probably what you all came to see. Probably all interested in these out-of-date headlights. But honestly, they really need to be brought back. Imagine like some modernized pop-up headlights. They would be so cool. I bet companies could do so much with the pop-up headlights. So you get in, and it's this button right here. But you're like, what the? There's no headlight on. So put them down. You come over to this stock, the first one. You click it, and it turns on these side markers, your tail lights, these side markers, and it turns these on. Can't really see because it is the middle of the day. But then click it one more time. Headlights turn on. Boom. And I had a friend in the car the other day. Showed that too. And I had this button clicked, and I put them down. And he was like, well, that's stupid. What's the point of having them up without the lights on? Well, the point of being able to turn them up while the lights are off is so that when it snows or, you know, you get that tragic, the weather gets nice for a day, it rains, and then it goes back to 30 degrees and it all freezes. It's so you can still use your headlights and they're not frozen shut. So it's kind of like the same thing as putting your windshield wipers up when it snows, except you're putting your headlights up as well so they don't freeze shut. But I mean, hey, if you freeze your headlights shut, just text your work, be like, hey, I'm gonna be 2 hours late, my headlights won't pop up. It's a 5-speed manual transmission. Yeah, let's head around back and show you the trunk. But first, let me show you how to open it. Now, don't mind my dirty center console. It's not really dirty. I just got a receipt gum, cologne, and a bunch of lighters. Don't ask me why. So, this little lever pops the gas, and this little lever pops the trunk. And if you're wondering why it's in such an interesting spot, if you use your eyeballs, it's got a convertible top. And let's say, you know, you got the top down, you stop at the store. It doesn't take too long to put this up, but it's definitely a little inconvenient. So there's a little lock right here. You can lock that. You can lock the glove box so you can, you know, head into the store without having to put your top back up. But let me show you the trunk. All right. This is the trunk. Now, you're probably wondering, why does this guy have such a clean fucking trunk? Well, it's clean now. Except obviously, yeah, but now I got pretty lucky with this car. I mean, it has every nut and bolt except I did take the, what's it called? Like that plastic paneling under the engine. I just don't fuck with those. They're stupid. Because if you have a leak, you can't tell you have a leak because it's leaking onto that. And then, yeah, so I always take those off. So if I have a leak, because I'm not going to lie, I beat on my cars. But yeah, this has everything, like from the spare tire to the spare tire cover to this little nut that goes over this piece that holds this, that goes over a nut that holds the tail. I'm telling you, this thing has every nut and bolt. So get at me, 9K. All I can fit in the trunk, I'll show you. The blanket for my dog. Tuck it right there, you know. These towels, don't come at me. I know they're not microfiber, but I use them for drying my car after the car wash. they don't do a really good job. Coolant, honestly, I don't really know why I have that. It doesn't leak coolant, doesn't have a problem with coolant. Coolant stays topped. Hennessy bottle, no, I didn't drink it, wink wink. I'm gonna use it for I want to change out the coolant overflow and use this, or down the road do a oil cooler or power steering cooler. Maybe my other Miata, because that's gonna be the drift one. But yeah, I don't know, I just want to do something cool with this. Didn't put my e-brake. Hopefully there's no snakes over there. Buddy, dog leash. Gotta stay strapped, you know what I'm saying? Even though it's in the trunk. Sup, boy? Pump truck on your bitch ass. If you don't give me that ball back. Decent size, definitely can't fit a body back there, so if you want to commit a murder, just bring the other car. Stock wheels. Now, this thing has a stock exhaust, so if you're wondering how that sounds, okay, I'm gonna use my dog's tennis ball. Runs great. And you know it's even better than a clean car that runs good? A clean car that runs good with a pretty stock, clean engine bay. Just an absolute beaut. So, I do have a check engine light now, and that's because I took the mass sensor off to check the filter yesterday, and I started the car before this video, forgot to plug this back in, and then the check engine turned on. I plugged it back in, and the check engine is still on, so I think I just have to take or unplug the battery for like 10 minutes and it'll reset itself. I mean, it's idling fine, whatever. So yeah, this thing is dead stock. The only thing it was missing was the windshield wiper squirters, but it's got the reservoir, it's got the tubing. I just gotta get the extra tubing and yeah, take that little cover off. And if you unplug these headlights, the motor, you can actually adjust them with your hands. So if you want to pull it down for like a car show or some shit. And it always scares me. If you try to twist it, it won't let you twist it. It's like, no, I'm trying to twist me. Yeah, it's basically got a mind of its own. So it's cool. You get a car and a headlight motor. Pooh! Was that all you, bruh? God damn. You're worse than my dad. All right. Now, this is a pretty important tip. I think it's a tip that most people do not know. Notice this back window is not cracked. It's not ripped. It's not, it doesn't have the fold marks. I'm thankful that the last owner knew how to take care of these. So, I mean, you can use moisturizing sprays. You can use cleaning sprays with moisturizer. But really, you don't need to do that. Okay? You'll see a lot of these with ripped windows, and they're just complete trash. Now, the way to avoid that is even the glass ones, because the glass ones, the stitching will rip if you don't do it right. This zipper, all the way around, Mazda did not put it there just so you could flap the back window down and have a breeze in your car. No. Unzip it. It's meant to unzip and lay flat, and if you have a stabilizer bar, take it under the stabilizer bar. And then put the top down. See? And the window's not folded. I see it all the time. So many people make the mistakes of not zipping it down. Either they don't think about it or they don't even know they have a zipper there. And they just fold the window over and over and over. You're not supposed to fold a window, bro. A window is not meant to fold. So if you want your Miata to last, or fuck, not the Miata. Oh shit, my window. My car doesn't run. It's not that deep, bro. So if you got a Miata, oh my god, there's a mosquito on my hand. God damn, I guess it's that time of the season. Time of the year, I mean. Make sure to put your back window down before you put the top down, or you will be having to buy a new top all the time. So yeah, I think that's gonna be it for this one, guys. And if you enjoyed this little Miata, all right, thank you guys for watching. That'll be it for this one. I'll see you in the next one.